And we are back in the building, back with some more boxing. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button and all that good stuff. Now, guys, we're talking about Ryan Garcia and his promoter, his Golden Boy promoter, and Oscar De La Hoya. Now, it's quite apparent to me that these two are not on the same page. And once Ryan's contract is up, I think Ryan's gone. Most of you guys know that. Possibly TMT, where he might wind up next. We see him been hanging around Floyd Money Mayweather Jr. a lot as of late. And, you know, it's a toxic relationship between him and Oscar De La Hoya. Now, I'm looking at these tweets from Oscar De La Hoya, and I'm looking at these tweets from Ryan Garcia. We're going to get into those pretty soon. But I kind of want to back up a little bit and lay out, you know, how we got here with Ryan Garcia. Now, you guys remember Ryan Garcia recently defeated Oscar Duarte. He stopped Oscar Duarte, and he called out the WBA junior welterweight champion in Rolando Rolly Romero. You guys know Rolando Rolly Romero was gifted a decision over Ismael Barroso, the older gentleman. And, you know, a lot of people were upset about that, including myself. Rolly lost that fight. We know that. And the powers that be gave him the decision. They gave him the decision that he didn't deserve, guys. And it's, you know, it's terrible. I'll say that. It's a terrible thing. But anyway, Ryan Garcia calls him out. Then Rolly decides not to take the fight. He says he has an injury. So Ryan set his attention on Devin the Dream Haney, who was the newly crowned WBC junior welterweight champion who recently defeated Regis Prograis for that title. Now, everything seemed all good. Everything seemed all good. Ryan said if that fight didn't take place with him and Haney, it would be Haney's fault. Then we seen Rolly post on his verified Instagram, call out Ryan Garcia and say, let's get the fans what they want. You know, let's make this happen, pretty much. And then Ryan responded to him by saying that, you know, you and your team, you guys are too late. I'm in negotiations with Devin the Dream Haney. Then we start to see Ryan hanging out with Floyd Mayweather Jr., doing an interview. We've seen them running at 3 a.m. in the morning. Then all of a sudden, Ryan has a change of heart. He pulls out of the Devin Haney talk, and he says he wants to face Rolando Rolly Romero. And a lot of us assumed that it was Floyd Mayweather who got in his ear, saying, hey, let's fight Rolly first. Let's fight Rolly and build this Devin Haney fight up. Rolly's under my banner. That's what we all assumed. And I was upset by it, like a lot of you guys were, because I felt, you know, I've been heaping a lot of praise on Ryan since the stuff with Gervonta Tank Davis, since he built that fight up. You know, a lot of people were saying that Ryan Hart wasn't in the sport of boxing. They were saying that Ryan wanted to be a social media star and not really a fighter. And I said the same thing, but when he made that fight with Gervonta Tank Davis, when he went against his promotion company, I heaped a lot of praise on him because I felt like the kid wanted to be taken seriously as a fighter. Then he turns around and, you know, he just flushes all that down the toilet, being wishy-washy, talking up a good game, saying he was going to fight Haney. And then as soon as Floyd got in his ear, he turns around and pulls out of the fight. So that leads us to right now with Oscar De La Hoya. Now, Oscar De La Hoya said this here on his verified Twitter page, on his X. He says, all these fighters pricing themselves out. And I think he's referring to Rolly Romero pricing himself out of the Ryan Garcia fight. Then he says, looking like Ryan versus Jose Ramirez is getting close and happening. Now, if you guys didn't know, Jose Ramirez is now signed to Golden Boy. So that would make that an in-house fight. Easy fight to make. Now, Ryan responds, let me see if I can pull it up here. Ryan responds to Oscar De La Hoya saying, no Ramirez fight. No Ramirez, let's make that clear. No Ramirez, let's make that clear. So that shows you guys that they're not on the same page when it comes to this situation. What else did he say here? Let me see. He says, Ryan Garcia versus Oscar De La Hoya at this point. So it seems like Ryan is highly pissed off about the tweet that Oscar De La Hoya put out. And then I think Oscar responded. Let me see if I can pull it up. So he responds to Ryan. He says, at Ryan Garcia, just please do not hit me in my abs. I just got them done. You guys know, I think he's got some ab implants there put in. And he has a laughing emoji there. So it's a weird relationship between these two. Then Devin jumps in and says, you're scared to death of me. Twitter.com/Ryan Garcia. And Ryan responded to that by saying joke of the day. So it's chaos going on at Golden Boy. And, you know, I think this is what Ryan gets. You know, he should have just stayed in negotiations with Devin Haney. He had the opportunity of a lifetime fighting for a title, the WBC title. And then he lets somebody gets in his ear who's not even, you know, on his promotion team. You know, you should be listening to Oscar De La Hoya, not Floyd Money Mayweather, because he is your promoter. You know, I understand that you guys have a bad relationship, but, you know, you're under contract with Golden Boy, and you guys should be working together to enhance your career. And I think you made the wrong move by all of a sudden pulling out of this fight with Devin Haney and trying to make a fight with Rolly. And now that Rolly, you know, he wants more money and he's pricing himself out, they're going to have to scramble to find you an opponent. So it's just all bad right now. It's just all bad for Ryan. But I think this is a good thing because I don't think Rolly deserves a fight with Ryan Garcia. I think Rolly needs to fight Ismael Barroso since, you know, they stole the title away from him and he is the WBA interim champion. So that's good news to my ears because I think the right guy doesn't have the belt. That's Ismael Barroso, who is, I would say, one of the boogeymen at 140 pounds. Now, as far as Ryan goes, like I said, you know, this is what he gets. This is what he gets. So we're going to watch this play out, see what happens. Who's he going to fight next? I would say this. If he did fight Jose Ramirez next, of course, there's no belt on the line. And he's a very tough opponent. He's a very tough opponent. He's no slouch. That definitely wouldn't be a pay-per-view fight. At least if he was fighting Devin Haney, it would be a pay-per-view fight and he would be fighting for a title. So he kind of screwed himself in a sense. And like I said, that's what he gets. That's what he gets. And hopefully he can turn things around. I don't want to wish bad on Ryan because I do like Ryan. I just think that, you know, he made the wrong move. He made the wrong move. But he has a chance to make things right. So we'll see what happens next. You guys let me know what you think about this all in the comment section. Would you want to see him fight Jose Ramirez? Do you think he wins that fight? Do you think he loses that fight? Are you really interested in Ryan versus Rolly Romero? Does he beat Rolly? Does he stop Rolly? Does Rolly stop Ryan? Or would you rather see him fight Devin the Dream Haney for the WBC Junior Welterweight title? You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.